Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I am doing awesome, by the way. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing awesome as well. It's Thursday afternoon. Had a pretty good night's sleep last night. Woke up, I'm still pretty sore, especially my calves. I think possibly I might lose my big toe nail on my right foot. It's sore. I don't remember stubbing my toe, but it's possible that just my boots being really wet, it made my toenails really pliable, I guess, and maybe, I don't know, it's there's, you can feel that underneath the toenail it's bruised, and when that happens, usually means you've damaged the, I'm not even sure what it's called, the nail roots. I don't know what it's called, but I've damaged something there because it's sore, and I'm really hoping I don't lose another toenail. I think I've lost my right big toenail, my left big toenail, my right second toe in, lost that one. So I've lost 3 so far in my life, and the right one just grew back about 1.5 years ago, and I think I just might lose it again. It takes about 1 year to grow back from completely gone to completely back, which is pretty good. And if you do eat a lot of meat and carnivore and stuff like that, your hair, not my hair, but your nails and your hair grow much more quickly because of all the collagen. So anyway, so I got up this morning, a little sore, kind of hobbled around the house a little bit. Once you start going, you're fine, but it's just that initial getting up. I forgot to turn the air conditioning's on. It's just not blowing in the right spot, like on me maybe. There we go. It started heating up in here quite a bit. It's 27 degrees outside. That reminds me, I gotta turn the air conditioning on when I get back home. It's nice and cool in the house, actually. And I had the windows and doors open, seemed fine. Made my coffee this morning, and I think I definitely have more Costa Rica beans to grind up, but my niece, she went to New Orleans and she bought that really nice coffee, Café de Moyer or something like that, and Paul always has a tin of it. I think he just likes the tin, and he has that right beside his coffee maker, and I think he just puts grinds, so he doesn't keep buying the same coffee or ordering it from Amazon or anything, so he just likes the tin. So the last time he was there, he bought a tin, he kept the tin, and he just uses that as his coffee grinds holder. But it was funny, I'm at the cottage, and I just all of a sudden catch it out of the corner of my eye. My sister moved it, I guess, from a cupboard that I don't normally go into, and all of a sudden it's right there beside the coffee maker. I'm like, who the hell went to New Orleans? And she said, Michelle. I'm like, oh, right. Now I remember. And so she bought that when she was down there. Again, people hear about the coffee being really good, and so she bought that and then tried it and didn't like it, and so she brought it up to cottage, or was left at the cottage. And so my sister said, if you want it, take it home. So tomorrow morning we're gonna have Café de Moyer, if I'm saying that right. I don't remember. I always say beignet too wrong, don't I? Beignet? Those are pretty good. All right, so we're off to the chiropractor, and she's going to, my shoulder is doing really well. My back, so-so. It's definitely doing way better than it was, even after the climbing. Climbing doesn't seem to bug my back. It's the, fixing, like leaning over and drilling wood and stuff. That's what really wrecks my back, as you know, because you've watched a bunch of my videos of me fixing decks and things. And of course, Carol just bought a bunch of stuff. There's an osprey. They put a telephone pole here. I'm not sure if you can see it through the roof, but that's the first osprey I've seen at that post. They just put it in maybe within the last 6 months, because there was another osprey nest that they built on a pole that caused a blackout. So they try to put poles around strategically with a skid on top or a pallet, and then they purposely put a bunch of branches on there and tie them down, just so that an osprey will see that and say, well, that's a good spot to make my nest. And so now I think there's 3 in a row between here and Bradford that are occupied by osprey. And then they just go into the lake and do some fishing. Oh, I'm going to turn here because the next left turn is brutal, especially, what time is it? Yeah. Well, school's not in anymore, so this time of the day, sometimes it's not a good idea during school season. And there's a beautiful cumulus cloud over there. It's crazy huge. Yeah, so after I made my coffee, Sunny came into my office and sat in my lap for a bit while I was editing. I got the first vlog edited and put together and put out to you guys. Then I broke for lunch and I had 4 hard-boiled eggs. I've learned recently that you could have fried eggs, scrambled eggs, or boiled eggs. And fried eggs are good for you, but not as good as scrambled eggs, and scrambled eggs is not as good as hard-boiled eggs. Whether that's all 100% true, I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist, but I listen to what people say, and sometimes there's some truth in that. So I'm going to try that for a while and not do fried eggs, which is what I did pretty much every day. I had at least 4 to 5 fried eggs in butter. It wasn't like I cooked it in crappy seed oil and causing inflammation in my body. I would cook it in grass-fed butter. So I personally think, and I'd also undercook the yolks, because if you overcook the yolks, like in scrambled eggs, then the yolk loses some of its vitamins or minerals or something like that. So a lot of times they say, if you're going to make scrambled eggs, let's say you're going to do 3 scrambled eggs, take the yolks out, scramble up the whites, and just before they're done, throw in your yolks, and then just fry it for maybe 20 to 30 seconds so the yolks don't get too cooked. So I'm trying to figure out a good time to boil my hard-boiled eggs. And yesterday, I think I did it. I boiled the water and then put 4 room temperature eggs in the water for 6 minutes. Took them out, put them in a cold bath, and then I put them on my salad, and I put them in the what's it called? The egg muncher, or the egg slicer? The egg slicer. And as I did it, the yolk just poured out everywhere, which would have been perfect if I just wanted a nice runny egg. But putting it on my salad, you need to be a little bit more cooked than that. So today I did another experiment, and also I just got the spoon just before I put them in the hot water. So I had the water, it's boiling, and I just smacked the top of the egg, like the more rounded side, the bottom side that has that little bit of an air pocket in it. And yesterday I was having problems because I didn't do that. I was having problems peeling them. Today I had 0 problems peeling them. So just giving a little whack on the bottom, put them in the boiling water, did it for 8 minutes today. Did I do 8 or 9? 8. I did it for 8 minutes. Again, at the 8-minute mark, took them out, put them in a ice bath, and they were perfect. So I have to write that down somewhere, because I always forget, and I'm like, how long should I cook the eggs for? Because I don't do it all the time, so you forget. You just delete that old information in your head. Anyway, so we are here to get I'm going to talk to her about my shoulder, talk to her about my back, but I think we're going to focus mainly on my lower back, because my shoulder seems fine. Both of my hands, I think possibly I have carpal tunnel, because both of my hands fall asleep. I wouldn't say all the time, but every now and then. They're like, right now, they're both kind of tingling, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm sitting at the desk editing all day, and I don't know what it is. So I'll talk to her about that. And I forgot I have a requisition to go and get a ultrasound and ultrasound on this side and an x-ray, and then we're going to compare those to the ones I had 2 years ago and see if there's any changes or anything, and then we'll fix it hopefully from there. Because when I'm shaving my head, I put the shaver on, and I can only do it for so long, and then this arm has to come down. So I shave most of my head with my left arm, because my right arm just doesn't have the strength, and I would like to have that strength back. That would be lovely. This person parked weird. Are you the type of people? Hey people, are you the type of people that like to park really far away? Just so that the chances of somebody dinging your car when you're this far away from everybody else, it's pretty slim. When you try to jam your car in right up beside, you know, the handicapped spots, or just to try to get that perfect spot, I think the chances of you getting your car dented is very high. Anyway, let's go and get my body checked out. Look at that cloud. Nuts. It's always in that same spot too, isn't it? I think I videotaped a cloud that over that way before. So it's the geography of the area that formulates those types of clouds. Hello. Hello. All right, how are you doing today?
Get you all checked in for her.
Thank you very much. First time in this room.
First time for every room in here lately. Did you want to try and schedule something in the next couple of weeks, or see how you're feeling?
I was going to see how I'm feeling over the next couple of days, and
Are you battling traffic up to the cottage, or are you guys going up?
probably. Well, Carol's right now. She's up by.
Oh, is she on her whale watching trip already?
No, that's in about 2 weeks from now.
Oh, okay.
So right now she's with a friend at Bruce Peninsula out that way.
Oh, okay.
So they've been out there since Monday.
Okay.
So she comes back Friday, but I'm not sure what time she's coming back. And I'm not sure if she wants to come up to the cottage. So
Well,
anyway.
She's already been out in the nice part of nature if she's out that way.
Yeah, she'll probably stay home this weekend, but I just got to go up and help my mom with a couple more things.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice seeing you again.
Nice to see you again too. Take care, Ken.
Bye. Oh, calves are tight. Ay, ay, ay. All done. She's pretty happy with the fact that my shoulder's doing well. My back is kind of okay, but she did some really good deep massaging up both sides and worked the hip bone just above your belt line kind of there, and she just did a lot of muscle manipulation throughout my whole back basically, and I feel really good right now. But it's funny getting off the bench, or the massage bench thing or whatever, my calves are just like, I don't want to move right now. But like I said, once I start moving, I'm fine, but just that initial trying to move is not good. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit more. So I would like to stretch my hand out, shake your guys' hands, or a virtual high five for watching these health vlogs, or my health updates. That guy wasn't sure how fast this guy was coming. Hang on. So yeah, I'd like to thank you very much and for watching these, because although a lot of people around the world think that Canadians have free healthcare and everything's free, no, it's not all free. If I break my leg, or if I get cancer, or all that kind of stuff is covered, and it's usually like 100% depending on what is going on. So, but if you hurt your back and you need physiotherapy, that has to come out of your pocket. When I used to work for the school board, I think I would get like, I don't know, 2 or 3 per year. There was like health coverage or whatever with the school board, and you know, you could get your eyes checked once every 2 years for free, and that was done through OHIP. But now, because I'm self-employed, I don't have all that extra coverage. So you guys watching these videos really helps me pay for, like, that costs $90 So thank you very much for watching the videos. Doesn't cost you anything to watch my videos, but it costs me money to try and make sure that I'm as fit as I can be so I can make more content for you guys. So it's a win-win situation. You guys watch the videos, helps me make money to help me stay making videos. That's cool. I love that. And like I said, that Costco one, that paid for all the steaks. So thanks for watching the Costco video of the steaks. Well, it's 5 minutes after 4. I'm gonna get back home and start editing the KBD Productions TV video and try to get some of that organized. I'm probably not going to do any more editing today. I'm kind of fed up with the editing. I also did all my laundry last night and from all the climbing clothes. So all that stuff's done. I have my boots drying. I hose them off, scrub them with a brush to make sure all the mud is, everything's off. And so they're outside drying right now. And all the other gear has been washed, cleaned, and most of it's put away. There's a few things like the life straw, the water straw, that needs to dry more. It takes a while. Like it looks like it's probably going to take 48 hours for some of the components to dry. You can just feel that they're still damp inside. I guess there's like a charcoal bag. I'm gonna have to like look up on Amazon to buy replacement parts for future trips. All right, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And I guess we'll see you in the next vlog. Talk to you later, bye.